Hello students, today we will discuss some of the questions related to metallurgy. Question number 1 is polling process is used for. Option A is removal of Cu2 from Cu. Option B is the removal of Al2O3 from Al. Option C, the removal of Fe2O3 from Fe. Option D is all of these. Firstly, we'll discuss what is polling. Polling process is used for what purpose? Now, polling is generally used for refining the copper and tin metal. What is the main procedure behind this process? In this process, we'll take a blister copper. The blister copper is what it contains 98% copper. It contains some metal oxides. Now to purify this copper, it is firstly for purification. It is firstly melted or fused, then churned with green coal. These green coal contain the gaseous hydrocarbon. Now, what is the function of this gaseous hydrocarbon? This gaseous hydrocarbon, it reduces the Cu2O into Cu. So, here we have the copper by removing its oxides. So, among the given option, the removal of Al2O3 from the aluminium and the removal of the Fe2O3 from the iron can't be done by the help of pouring process. Only the removal of the Cu2O from the Cu will be done, or either if the option is given for the tin oxide, that will be correct. So, option A is correct. Now the next question is formation of NiCO whole 4 and subsequent decomposition into Ni and Co. Here Co is carbonyl, which makes the basis of the Mons process. So, if the following reactions are given, Ni, you combine it with 4 molecules of carbonyl, it will form NiCO whole 4 at temperature T1, and again at the certain temperature it gets decomposed into Ni plus 4CO. So, what will be T1 and T2? If we focus onto this reaction, the first reaction being a combination reaction, the supply of temperature will be less as it is a combination reaction, so surely it will be an isothermic reaction. But some temperature should be given for the combination, and that temperature is 50°C, which forms NiCO whole 4, and this further undergoes the decomposition, and the decomposition process is carried out by providing the temperature of 230°C so as to decompose into Ni plus 4CO. Third question is leaching of Ag2S is carried out by heating it with a dilute solution of option E is NaCN only, option B is HCl, option C is NaOH, and option D is NaCN in the presence of O2. So let us see the reaction of Ag2S which is carried out by heating. Ag2S when reacts with NaCN in the presence of air, it forms a complex that is NaAgCN whole twice plus Na2S. It will balance the reaction. Here it will come 4 and here it will come 2. This complex molecule that is NaAgCN whole twice plus zinc dust, it gives Na2ZnCN whole 4 plus twice Ag. So leaching of Ag2S is carried out in a presence of NaCN, but the most important thing is air because the whole reaction is carried out in the presence of air. So the correct option is NaCN in a presence of O2, that is D. Question number 4. If we talk about which is the most abundant metal in earth crust, option A is aluminium, option B is oxygen, option C is iron, and option D is silicon. Now, if we see the priority order of these elements, which one is most abundant in the earth crust is aluminium is the most abundant metal in the earth crust. Is uh, according to the percentage wise, it is present in the high amount. Then comes the oxygen, which is followed by silicon, and this silicon is followed by iron, and further there comes a lot many elements like calcium, magnesium. Now, how the refining of the tin? Now, the refining of tin cannot be done well. Options are cupellation, option B is liquation, option C is spooling, and option D is raw refining. We'll see what all this process are for. After that, we'll check out whether by which method the refining of the tin cannot be done. First one is cupellation. Cupellation is generally used to remove the impurities of the lead present in silver. Then liquation is the process used for refining the metals having low melting point. Low melting point of the metals such as tin, then lead, bismuth, etc. Right now we have discussed about the polling. Polling is a method which is used for refining the oxides of copper and tin. Basically used to remove the impurities which is present in a form of the oxides, whether of the copper or the tin. Then lastly is the electrolytic refining. This electrolytic refining is again based upon the phenomenon of the electrolysis. Here the pure metal get deposited at the cathode. It is generally used for the metals which are moderately reactive or the metals which are less reactive. So tin comes under the metal which is like moderately reactive. Certain examples are zinc, tin, nickel, silver, gold, etc. So among the given process, the option is well defined is cupellation, because cupellation is generally used to remove the impurities of the lead which is present in a silver, and the refining of the tin can be done by the remaining three processes, that is liquefaction, pooling as well as the electrolytic refining. Thank you.